Hello and welcome to your ultimate guide for the D077 OA, Concepts in Marketing Sales and Customer Contact course. My goal today is simple: give you everything you need to fully understand the key concepts, master them, and walk into your D077 OA exam with total confidence. In this video, we'll cover marketing fundamentals, the 4 Ps, marketing environment, marketing planning, marketing ethics. And remember, our website offers free exam guides and practice questions to help you ace your D077 OA exam. You'll find the link in the description below, so be sure to check it out and get the resources you need to study smarter, not harder. So let's dive right in. Let me start with a question that might surprise you. Have you ever wondered why you suddenly see ads for shoes right after searching for them online? Or why certain products seem to appear everywhere once you notice them? That's marketing at work, and today you're going to understand exactly how it all functions from the inside out. Marketing is far more than just selling products. It's a sophisticated set of activities that creates value for both businesses and customers. Think of marketing as the bridge that connects what people need with what companies offer. When you understand marketing, you see that it's about creating exchanges where everyone wins. The American Marketing Association defines it as the activity, set of institutions and processes for creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offerings that have value for customers, clients, partners, and society at large. But let's break this down into something more practical. Imagine you're running a lemonade stand. Marketing isn't just about shouting "lemonade for sale." Marketing starts when you first wonder if people in your neighborhood even want lemonade. It continues when you figure out what kind of lemonade they prefer: traditional, pink, sugar-free. Marketing determines your price point by understanding what people are willing to pay. It influences where you set up your stand, near the park where people are thirsty, or at the corner where there's more foot traffic. Marketing even shapes how you communicate. Do you use a colourful sign, offer free samples, or rely on word of mouth from satisfied customers? This simple example contains all the elements of sophisticated marketing strategy. Now here's something crucial for your exam. Many people confuse marketing with sales, but they're distinctly different. Sales is the actual transaction, when money changes hands for a product. Marketing is everything that leads up to and follows that transaction. Marketing identifies who might buy, understands what they want, creates the right product, sets the appropriate price, communicates the value, and ensures customer satisfaction after the sale. Sales is just one piece of this larger puzzle. The marketing concept is a business philosophy you absolutely must understand for your exam. It states that long-term profitability comes from focusing all organizational activities on satisfying the needs of a specific target market. This means companies don't create products and then try to sell them. Instead, they identify customer needs first, then create products to meet those needs. Enterprise Rent-A-Car discovered customers hated driving to rental offices, so they started delivering cars to customers' homes. Disney learned people despised waiting in long lines, so they created Fast Pass. These companies succeeded because they used the marketing concept. They started with customer needs, not with products. Before we dive deeper into our first major framework, I want to let you know about something that's going to be incredibly valuable for your exam preparation. I've created over 300 completely free practice questions that work hand in hand with everything we're covering in this comprehensive guide. You'll find the link in the description, and I really encourage you to bookmark it, because these questions will help you apply every concept we discussed today. Now let's explore the marketing mix, also known as the 4 Ps: product, price, place, and promotion. This framework is absolutely fundamental and will appear multiple times on your exam. These are the controllable elements marketers use to create value and satisfy customers. Think of them as the tools in your marketing toolbox. Product is where everything starts. You can't set a price or plan distribution without knowing what you're offering. Products can be goods like smartphones and clothing, services like haircuts and accounting, or even ideas like environmental conservation or blood donation. The product element includes decisions about features, quality, design, packaging, brand name, and even the product life cycle. Every product goes through 4 stages: introduction with low sales and little profit, growth with rapidly increasing sales and profits, maturity with high but eventually declining profits, and finally decline where sales drop off. Understanding where a product sits in this life cycle shapes every other marketing decision. Let me give you a detailed example that could easily show up on your exam. Consider a new smartphone launch. During introduction, sales are low because people don't know about it yet. The company might price it high using a skimming strategy to recover development costs from early adopters. During growth, competitors enter the market, sales increase rapidly, and the company might lower prices slightly to capture more market share. At maturity, the market is saturated, competition is fierce, and companies differentiate through features or bundling. In decline, the phone becomes obsolete, and companies might use clearance pricing to move remaining inventory. Each stage requires completely different marketing strategies. What we just covered about product life cycle and strategy is exactly the type of material you'll find in our free practice question bank. These aren't just basic questions either. They're designed to test your deep understanding, just like the real OA exam will. Price is the second P, and it's critical because it directly determines profitability. Price isn't always monetary. Sometimes you pay with time, like waiting in line, or effort, like donating blood. Pricing strategies are a huge exam topic, so let's cover each one thoroughly. Skimming means pricing high initially to maximize profits from early adopters willing to pay premium prices. Think of how Apple prices new iPhones. Penetration pricing sets prices low to quickly gain market share, like how streaming services offer introductory rates. Leader pricing involves selling certain products below cost to attract customers who will buy other items. Grocery stores do this with milk and bread. Bundling groups related products together at a discount, like shampoo and conditioner sets. Prestige pricing deliberately sets high prices to signal quality and status. Luxury brands use this extensively. Competitive pricing matches or slightly undercuts competitors' prices. Here's a practical example. A new coffee shop opens next to Starbucks. They could use penetration pricing, charging $2 for coffee that Starbucks sells for $4 to attract customers and build market share. Once established with loyal customers, they might gradually raise prices. Alternatively, they could use prestige pricing, charging $6 for specialty coffee positioned as artisanal and exclusive. The choice depends on their target market and overall strategy. Promotion, the third P, involves all methods of communicating with customers. This includes traditional advertising in TV, radio, and print, personal selling through face-to-face interactions, sales promotions like coupons and free samples, public relations to build company reputation, social media engagement, e-commerce through company websites, content marketing through blogs and videos, and even guerrilla marketing using unconventional, low-cost tactics. The key concept here is integrated marketing communications, or IMC, which means coordinating all promotional activities to deliver a consistent message across all channels. I know we're covering a lot of detailed information, and you might be wondering how to practice applying all these concepts. That's precisely why I put together those 300+ free practice questions I mentioned earlier. They'll help you work through problems that combine multiple concepts, just like you'll see on the actual exam. Place, the fourth P, involves getting products from producers to consumers. This includes decisions about distribution channels, transportation, inventory management, and even store atmosphere. Distribution can be direct, where companies sell straight to consumers like Nike, selling through Nike.com, or indirect, using intermediaries like wholesalers and retailers. There are 3 types of vertical marketing systems you need to know. Corporate systems have one company owning all levels from production to retail. Contractual systems use formal agreements like franchises. Administered systems have one powerful member controlling the channel through sheer size and influence. Now here's where it gets really interesting for modern marketing. Omnichannel retailing means providing a seamless experience, whether customers shop online, in-store, or through mobile apps, A customer might research online, check inventory through an app, buy in-store, and arrange home delivery, all seamlessly integrated. Channel conflict occurs when producers bypass their traditional partners by selling directly to consumers, like when Nike started selling directly online, competing with Foot Locker and other retailers who also sell Nike products. Beyond the 4Ps, you must understand the marketing environment's uncontrollable elements. These external factors shape marketing decisions, but can't be directly controlled. Let me walk through each one with examples that frequently appear on exams. Political legal elements include government regulations and laws. The tobacco industry can't advertise on TV due to federal bans. Online retailers must comply with data privacy laws. Food companies must follow FDA labeling requirements. These regulations completely reshape marketing strategies. For instance, when telemarketing restrictions created do not call lists, companies shifted budgets from phone sales to digital marketing. Economic elements involve business cycles, inflation, unemployment, and income levels. During recession, consumers become price sensitive, so marketers might emphasize value pricing and budget options. During economic expansion, they might introduce premium products and focus on quality over price. A concrete example, during the 2008 recession, restaurants introduced value menus and emphasized affordable family meals. As the economy recovered, they shifted back to promoting premium items and dining experiences. Socio-cultural elements include changing values, demographics, and lifestyle trends. Marketers must understand generational differences. Baby boomers value brand loyalty and respond to traditional advertising. Millennials prioritize experiences over possessions and trust peer reviews more than ads. Gen Z lives online and expects brands to take stands on social issues. A clothing retailer might use print catalogs for boomers, Instagram influencers for millennials, and TikTok campaigns for Gen Z. If some of these more advanced concepts feel challenging right now, don't worry at all. That's completely normal, and it's exactly why I created that comprehensive practice question bank. Working through those problems will help solidify your understanding and build your confidence. Technological elements create both opportunities and threats. Social media transformed promotion, enabling direct customer engagement, but also creating risks when customers publicly complain. E-commerce eliminated geographic boundaries but increased competition. Big data allows personalized marketing, but raises privacy concerns. Consider how Netflix uses viewing data to recommend shows and even create content. Traditional TV networks can't match this personalization, forcing them to adopt streaming models or risk obsolescence. Environmental elements increasingly influence marketing. Consumers reward eco-friendly companies and punish polluters. Patagonia built their brand on environmental activism. Fast fashion faces backlash over sustainability. Companies now market carbon-neutral shipping, recyclable packaging, and sustainable sourcing as competitive advantages. Competition comes from direct competitors offering similar products and substitute products meeting the same need differently. Coke competes directly with Pepsi, but both compete with coffee, tea, energy drinks, and even water as substitutes for refreshment. Successful marketers constantly monitor both types of competition. Now let's dive deep into marketing planning, which is guaranteed to be on your exam. The marketing plan is your roadmap for achieving marketing objectives. It starts with the mission statement, clarifying what you're trying to achieve and why. This isn't just corporate fluff. It guides every subsequent decision. Next comes situational analysis, where you examine both controllable and uncontrollable factors. The SWOT analysis is your primary tool here. Strengths and weaknesses are internal and controllable, things like financial resources, brand reputation, or distribution networks. Opportunities and threats are external and uncontrollable, like emerging markets, new regulations, or technological changes. Here's a practical example. A local bakery's strengths might include authentic recipes and loyal customers. Weaknesses could be limited parking and no online presence. Opportunities might include growing demand for artisanal foods and potential corporate catering contracts. Threats could include a new chain bakery opening nearby and rising ingredient costs. The BCG matrix helps companies with multiple products allocate resources. Picture a graph with market share on one axis and market growth on the other. Stars have high share in high-growth markets. Invest heavily here. Cash cows have high share in low-growth markets. Milk these for profit to fund other ventures. Question marks have low share in high-growth markets. They need investment to become stars or should be divested. Dogs have low share in low-growth markets. Consider eliminating them. For example, for Apple, the iPhone is a cash cow. AirPods might be stars. Apple TV Plus could be a question mark. And iPods became dogs before being discontinued. Porter's 5 forces model analyses competitive intensity. The threat of new entrants depends on barriers to entry, like capital requirements or patents. Substitute products threat comes from alternative solutions. Video calls substituting for business travel. Rivalry among existing firms intensifies with many competitors or slow market growth. Bargaining power of buyers increases when they have many choices or buy in large volumes. Bargaining power of suppliers rises when few alternatives exist or switching costs are high. Setting objectives using the SMART framework ensures they're specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Instead of increase sales, a SMART objective states increase online sales by 15% within 6 months by expanding social media advertising to 3 new platforms. This clarity enables tracking and accountability. As we wrap up this detailed overview, remember that understanding these concepts is just the first step. The real mastery comes from applying them, which is where those 300+ free practice questions become invaluable. They're completely free and designed specifically for OA exam success. Now let's explore marketing research, another major exam topic. Marketing research systematically gathers, records, and analyzes data about customers, competitors, and markets. Its purpose is reducing uncertainty in decision-making. Companies use research to understand customer needs, test new product concepts, evaluate advertising effectiveness, and monitor competitive activities. Primary research gathers new data specifically for your current problem. Observation involves watching how customers behave, like tracking shopping patterns in stores. In-depth interviews explore individual perspectives deeply. Focus groups bring 6 chemistry, 12 people together for guided discussions. Social listening monitors online conversations about your brand. Surveys collect standardized responses from many people. Experiments test cause and effect relationships, like A/B testing different website designs. Secondary research uses existing data. Internal data includes your sales records, customer databases, and previous research. Government agencies provide free demographic and economic data. Industry associations publish market reports. Commercial research firms sell syndicated studies. The internet offers vast amounts of information, though quality varies. Each research method has trade-offs. Primary research directly addresses your specific questions, but costs more and takes longer. Secondary research is faster and cheaper, but might not perfectly match your needs. Smart marketers combine both types. Here's a detailed example. A restaurant chain considering a new healthy menu would start with secondary research, reviewing industry reports on health food trends and analysing internal sales data for existing healthy options. They might then conduct primary research through focus groups with target customers, testing menu concepts. They'd observe customer behaviour in test locations and survey satisfaction after launch. This multi-method approach provides comprehensive insights. Ethical considerations in marketing span all 4 Ps and research activities. For products, ethics involves sustainable production, fair labour practices, product safety, and honest quality claims. Price ethics prohibits price fixing among competitors, price discrimination against certain customers, predatory pricing to eliminate competition, bait and switch tactics, and price gouging during emergencies. Promotion ethics requires truthful advertising, appropriate target audiences, transparent communication, and substantiated claims. Place ethics encompasses fair labour conditions throughout distribution channels, environmental sustainability, data security, and customer privacy protection. In research, ethics demands informed consent from participants, transparency about data use, privacy protection, accurate representation of findings, and secure data storage. Violating these principles damages brand reputation, invites legal action, and ultimately destroys customer trust. Let me tie everything together with a comprehensive example that could appear on your exam. Imagine a startup launching an innovative fitness app. They'd start by using the marketing concept, researching what fitness problems people face, rather than just building features they think are cool. Their SWOT analysis might reveal strengths in unique AI technology and weaknesses in limited marketing budget. For their marketing mix, the product would include core features, user interface design, and brand personality. Pricing might use freemium model, basic free version with premium subscription. Promotion could focus on social media influencers and content marketing due to budget constraints. Place would be app stores with emphasis on search optimization. They'd monitor environmental factors like health trend shifts, privacy regulations for health data, economic conditions affecting discretionary spending, technological advances in wearables, and competitive launches. Their marketing plan would set smart objectives like acquire 10,000 active users within 3 months of launch through targeted Instagram campaigns reaching fitness enthusiasts aged 25, 40i. Research would combine secondary data on fitness app usage with primary research through user interviews and A/B testing features. Ethical considerations would include transparent data use policies, honest capability claims, and inclusive design for diverse users. This integrated approach demonstrates how all marketing concepts work together. Success requires understanding each element individually and how they interconnect. Remember, marketing is about creating value through exchanges where everyone benefits. The 4 Ps provide your toolkit. Environmental factors shape your context. Planning processes guide your strategy. Research informs your decisions. Ethics ensures sustainability. Master these concepts, and you'll excel on your exam. Don't forget to grab those free practice questions from the link in the description. With the depth of knowledge you've gained today plus the practice from those questions, you'll be incredibly well prepared for your OA exam. You've got this. Go into that exam confident, knowing you understand not just what marketing is, but how to apply it strategically. Best of luck on your exam.